Last night, I got home safe and sound. No problems whatsoever. I got in my car outside here at Real Radio, drove down the M8. I'd just like to say well done to everyone concerned in regards to the gritters and the lorries and everyone working hard to keep us moving, doing a grand job on the M8. No problems getting home last night, so no need for Lee McCulloch. Had a rather pleasant journey home last night. You were in Belfast?
Yep, I stayed the night in Belfast. A couple of beers later on after the show. I looked at the weather forecast and I saw that the snow was coming to Belfast later on that night, so I was a wee bit worried in the morning when I got up, and there was a couple of inches of snow. But when I got to the airport, it wasn't too bad. But the plane was delayed half an hour. The snow got heavier and heavier, and within about an hour I thought we weren't going to get out, but all of a sudden they called our flight, and I went, there's no way we can leave here and that. You know,
was it quite bad, the weather?
Oh, it was a blizzard's day. It was coming down, and when we got on the plane, it was one of the wee planes with the propellers.
All right.
And when we got on, it wasn't a full flight. So what they said was, to balance up the plane, 50% of the people had to go at the back, and 50% of the people had to go at the front, and leave the big gap in the middle. No, it was just a wee plane. It was only... God. So that was sort of to level it up. But as we sat there, and the captain came on and he said, look, the snow's getting really bad. What we have to do is we have to wait 15 minutes to defrost the plane. No, they have a defroster that goes round all the engines and all the windows to defrost the ice for them just coming in. So I said, that's the boy sitting next to me. I said, this is horrendous, man. I mean, I'm sure we want to take off, because, you know, as you looked at the window, it was getting worse and worse. But anyway, we went along the runway, skidding all over the place.
Really?
It was because it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. We were the first plane out, and we took off eventually, and we were up there. And obviously, when you're up, you think, oh, that's okay. Then we started getting through pockets of snow, like snow bursts and everything, and it was absolutely so. I said, can I have a gin and tonic, please? And I knew it was only 8 o'clock in the morning, but we were beginning to shake, you know. So I says, give me a gin and tonic. So they gave everybody free drink, because they obviously knew it was a bit nervy, and the higher up we went, the more thing it got. So after I had the gin and tonic, I was just sort of relaxing. I'm just sitting there, and all of a sudden, one of the propellers goes right by the window. That's just the stewardess. There's a propeller just by the window. And I went, and it was as if there was no reaction. And then all of a sudden the pilot comes on and goes, I'm sorry to say, but there's a propeller just came off. And I went, oh my God, I said, I knew something this was going to happen. And you think this is the end? And then all of a sudden, I saw this red, white and blue thing coming along the plane. And he was right in the window. No, he's horn it. No, when they put their horn it. Have no fear. Lee McCulloch is here. And he had the propeller in his horn. He'd actually caught it. And the plane was obviously going down on one side while he's trying to screw it back on while we're he's got like spanners and bolts and everything. And there was a time where I thought it just wasn't going to work. And all of a sudden, under the plane, just with one hand, he picked us up and he threw us just to sort of make up time. Do you know how long it took to Belfast to Glasgow? 8 minutes.
He saved you?
Unbelievable, man. I thought he was at the wind-up.
Told ya! Oh, brilliant. Lee McCulloch, what a man. Right back to your calls. Jimmy!
Oh, Ruffy, you got a bigger Oh, I don't know what to say about you, man, after that. A bigger imagination than you, and I'll tell you. Me. I was sitting there and I thought, oh my God, what happened? No, I've not heard anything like that in the news. Half a plane. I'm in rough on it, drinking a gin and tonic.